Hello everyone, welcome to Biology Tutorial channel. Today we are going to talk about flowering and non-flowering plants. This is Unit 2, Grade 10 Biology. Good. Characteristics of plants. Broadly, plants can be classified into two. These are the vascular plants and non-vascular plants. Yes? Broadly, plants classified into two, the non-vascular plants and vascular plants. Vascular plants are plants, those plants that lack what? Vascular tissue. Those plants that don't have vascular tissue or vascular bundles, or those plants that do not have xylem and phylum are classified under non-vascular plants. Whereas vascular plants are plants that have vascular tissue. Those plants that have vascular bundles, those plants that have xylem and phylum are classified under vascular plants. ስለዚህ ፕላንቶች በሁለት ይከፈላሉ። ቱቦ ያላቸውና ቱቦ የሌላቸው። የምን ቱቦ? የውሃ ማስተላለፊያ ቧንቧ ቱቦ፣ ሚነራል ማስተላለፊያ ቱቦ፣ እንደገና ደግሞ ምግብ ማስተላለፊያ ቱቦ። እነዛ የሌላቸው ፕላንቶች እንደዛ አይነት ቱቦ የሌላቸው ፕላንቶች ይባላሉ ናን ቫስኩላር ፕላንት ይባላሉ። ነገር ግን የውሃ ቱቦ ወይም የምግብ ቱቦ ያላቸው ፕላንቶች ደግሞ ይባላሉ ቫስኩላር ፕላንት። ስለዚህ non-vascular plants are plants that lack what? Vascular tissue, whereas vascular plants are plants that have what? Vascular tissue. ስለዚህ xylem phylum የሌላቸው non-vascular tissue ይባላሉ። xylem phylum ያላቸው ደግሞ vascular tissue ይባላሉ። Good. Non-vascular plants include what? Moss, liverwort, and hornworts. So hornworts, liverworts, moss are classified under non-vascular plants. They do not have vascular tissue. They do not have xylem and phylum. They lack what? Transport vessels. They lack what? Vascular bundles. They do not have xylem and phylum. And these plants are classified under what? Non-vascular plants. They lack true roots. They lack true stems. They lack true leaves. So they do not have true roots. They do not have true stems. They do not have true leaves. Such kind of plants are known as what? Non-vascular plants. So if they do not have xylem and phylum, how they absorb water and nutrients? So there is a mechanism. Osmosis and diffusion are the two mechanisms which is important to transport water and nutrients within the plant body. So they absorb water and nutrients from the environment through what? Osmosis and diffusion. So osmosis and diffusion are the two mechanisms which are important to transport water and nutrients within the plant body. In addition, they have simple root-like structure. This simple root-like structure known as rhizoids. It is not root, but it is a root-like structure. These rhizoids are important for anchoring the plant into the ground or into the soil. So these non-vascular plants, they have simple root-like structures known as rhizoids. These rhizoids are important for anchoring the non-vascular plants into the ground. In addition, these rhizoids are important for absorption of water nutrients from the soil. ስለዚህ non-vascular plant የሚባሉት ሞስን፣ ሊቨርወርትን እና ሆርንወርትን የሚያጠቃውላቸው ቅድም እንደተነጋገር ነው። non-vascular plants xylem እና phylum የላቸውም። they do not have transport vessels. they do not have transport bundles. and ትክክለኛ ሩት፣ ትክክለኛ ግንድ፣ ትክክለኛ ሊፍ የላቸውም እንደ ትልቆቹ ፕላንቶች። so they do not have true roots, leaves and roots. ስለዚህ xylem እና phylum ከሌላቸው እንዴት ነው ውሃ ትራንስፖርት የሚሆነው? እንዴት ነው ኑትሪየንት ትራንስፖርት የሚሆነው የሚለው ጥያቄ ለመመለስ there are two mechanisms. Osmosis, for example, osmosis is important for osmosis is a mechanism for the transport of water with the body of the plants, and diffusion is also another mechanism for the transport of food and nutrients. ስለዚህ በኦስሞሲስ እና በዲፊዥን አማካኝነት ምግብና ውሃ ከቦታ ወደ ቦታ በሰውነቱ ፕላንት ላይ ሙቭ ማድረግ ይችላል። non-vascular plants ስር የላቸውም ብያቸው፣ ነገር ግን ስር የሚመስል ነገር አላቸው። ያ ስር የሚመስል ነገር ምን ይባላል? ራይዞይድስ ይባላል። ይሄ ራይዞይድስ ምንድነው ስራው? ፕላንቱን ከአፈሩ ጋር አጣብቆ የሚይዝ ነው። and this rhizoids is also important to what? To absorb water and nutrients from the soil. Good. Non-vascular plants are generally what? Small in size. They are small in size. And they restrict in cool, moist, and shady habitats. Yes? They restrict what kind of habitat? They need cool, moist, and shady habitat is the favorable habitat for the survival of non-vascular plants, because these non-vascular plants are small in size. They do not have true roots, stems, and leaves. They do not have xylem and phylum, so they restricted in cool, moist, and shady habitats. They do not have flowers. Non-vascular plants do not have flowers. They do not have seeds. They do not have fruits. Yes? And these non-vascular plants reproduce by spores. Spore formation is the mechanism for the reproduction of non-vascular plants. What are spores? Spore is a single-celled reproductive cell that can grow into a new organisms. Here, this one is spore, another spore, another spore. There is a covering. Within this covering, there are spores. And these spores are the reproductive structure of non-vascular plants. So non-vascular plants reproduce sexually by the formation of spore. ስለዚህ non-vascular plants በጣም ትንንሾች ናቸው፣ አጫጭሮች ናቸው። የሚኖሩት በጣም ቀዝቃዛ ቦታ፣ እርጥበት አለበት ወይም ፕላንቶች ሸድ አካባቢ ወይም ጥላ አካባቢ ነው መኖር የሚችሉት እንጂ ደረቃማ ቦታ ለምሳሌ አፋር፣ ይሄ በረሃማ ቦታ እነዚህን non-vascular plants አታገኟቸውም። so they restrict in cold, moist and shady habitat. non-vascular plants አበባ የላቸውም፣ ፍሬ የላቸውም፣ ዘር የላቸውም። so they do not have such kind of structures. and በምንድን ነው የሚራቡት? they reproduce by what? ስፖር ምንድን ነው? ስፖሮች ማለት የሆነ ዱቄት የመሰሉ ብናኞች ናቸው። ዱቄት የመሰሉ ብናኞች ምን ይባላሉ? ስፖር ይባላሉ። so spores are the reproductive structure of non-vascular plants. ለምሳሌ ይሄ እነዚህ ውስጥ ነው የሚገኙ። እንደምታዩት ይሄ የስፖር ከቨሪንግ ነው፣ እዛ ውስጥ ናቸው እነዚህ ዱቄት የመሰሉት ነገሮች that are known as spores. good. Another plants are known as vascular plants. As I informed in the previous slide, plants are in general categorized into two: vascular plants and non-vascular plants. We have already discussed about non-vascular plants. Vascular plants include gymnosperms, angiosperms, pteridophytes, or ferns are vascular plants. What are vascular plants? Vascular plants possess vascular bundles, and they also possess transport vessels. They have xylem and phylum. So vascular plants have xylem and phylum. Vascular plants possess vascular bundles, or vascular plants possess transport vessels. What's the difference between xylem and phylum? Xylems are tissues or vascular bundles which are important to transport water and minerals from the root to the leaf. Yes, water, minerals from the root transport into the leaf. This is happened by a kind of tissue or by a kind of vascular bundle known as what? Xylem. So xylems are tissues, simply they are tissues, or you can say transport vessels, or you can say vascular bundles that are important to transport water and minerals from the root to the leaves. What about phylum? Phylums are tissues that transport food from the leaf to other part of the plant. You know that food is synthesized within the leaves. That food should be transported into different parts of the plant body, and this is happened by phylum. ስለዚህ vascular plants የሚባሉት ጂምኖስፐርምን፣ አንጂኦስፐርም፣ ትሪዶፋይታን የሚያጠቃልል ነው። ቫስኩላር ፕላንት የተባሉበት ምክንያት ዛይለም እና ፋይለም አላቸው። እነዚህ የቀደሞቹ ነን ቫስኩላር ፕላንት ዛይለም እና ፋይለም የላቸውም። እነዚህኞቹ ግን ቫስኩላር ፕላንቶች ምን አላቸው? ቫስኩላር በንድል አላቸው። ምን አላቸው? ትራንስፖርት ቬዝልስ አላቸው። ዛይለም እና ፋይለም አላቸው። ዛይለም እና ፋይለም ልዩነቱ ምንድን ነው? ዛይለም ቲሹ ሆኖ ምን ትራንስፖርት ነው የሚያደርገው? ውሃንና ሚነራልን ትራንስፖርት ያደርጋል። ከየት ወዴት? ከስር ወደ ቅጠል። ፋይለምስ ቅጠል ላይ የተሰራው ምግብ ወደ ተለያየ የፕላንት ፓርቱ መሄድ አለበት። ያን ትራንስፖርት የሚያደርግ ቲሹ ወይም ቫስኩላር በንድል ይባላል፣ ፋይለም ይባላል። And another important point is that vascular plants have true stems, roots and leaves. Yes, vascular plants ትክክለኛ ስቲም፣ ትክክለኛ ቅጠል፣ ትክክለኛ ግንድ አላቸው። ነን ቫስኩላር ፕላንቶች ግን ቅድም እንደተነጋገርነው የላቸውም። good. These vascular plants contains different size of plants from herbs to large trees. Yes, herbs, grasses, trees, large trees, shrubs. So it consists of different types of plants from herbs to large trees. So there is a highly diversified group. Vascular plants adapt in various environmental conditions from moist to dry habitats. ቅድምም ብለናል non-vascular plants are restricted in what? Cool, moist, shady area. But vascular plants can adapt in a variety of environment, in different environmental conditions. Some live in desert area, some live in tropical area, some live in polar area. So vascular plants adapt various environmental conditions from moist to dry habitats. ስለዚህ vascular plants የተለያየ ቦታ መኖር ይችላል። በረሃማ፣ ደጋማ፣ ቆላማ and so on. ሳይዛቸው እንደገና ከቅጠል ከሳር ጀምሮ እስከ ትልቅ ዛፎች ድረስ ያጠቃልላል ይሄ vascular plant የሚባለው ግሩፕ። Good. Classification of vascular plants. Again, vascular plants classified into two major groups: seedless vascular plants and seed-bearing vascular plants. That's these vascular plants classified into two major groups: seedless vascular plants and seed-bearing vascular plants. Seedless vascular plants include ferns, hostile, calamus are classified under seedless vascular plants. And these seedless vascular plants reproduce using what? Spore. Look at spores with their covering. There's another one spore, another spore, another spore, another spore. So the reproductive structure of seedless vascular plants are spores. Spores are sexual reproductive form of seedless vascular plants like non-vascular plants. And these seedless vascular plants, they do not have flowers and seeds. Yes, they do not have flowers and they don't have what? Seeds. እንደገና እነዚህ ቫስኩላር ፕላንቶች በሁለት ይከፍላሉ። ሲድለስ ዘር የሌላቸውና ዘር ያላቸው ብለን በሁለት እንከፍላቸዋለን። ዘር የሌላቸው ወይም ነን ሲዲንግ ብሪንግ ቫስኩላር ፕላንት የሚባሉት እነማን ናቸው? ፎርንስ፣ ሆርስታይል፣ ክለሞስ። በምንድን ነው የሚራቡት? በዘር የሚራቡት አይደለም። በምንድን ነው የሚራቡት? they reproduce by the formation of spore formation, the mechanism for the reproduction of seedless vascular plants. እነዚህ በሙሉ የምታዩቸው እዚህ yellow color are spores, they are reproductive structures. And seedless vascular plants do not have flowers, they do not have seed. አበባ የላቸውም፣ ዘር የላቸውም። Good. Seed-bearing vascular plants include gymnosperm and angiosperms. Gymnosperms and angiosperms are seed-bearing vascular plants. They reproduce using what? Seed. They reproduce using seed. በዘር ነው የሚራቡት። So these seed-bearing vascular plants include gymnosperm and angiosperm, and they reproduce by formation of what? Seeds. ስለዚህ seedless vascular plants and seed-bearing vascular plants. Seedless vascular plants እና ferns በምንድን ነው የሚራቡት? በስፖር ፎርሜሽን። seed-bearing vascular plants የሚባሉት ጂምኖስፐርም እና አንጂኦስፐርም በምንድን ነው የሚራቡት? በሲድ by formation of seeds. Good. Yes, seed-bearing vascular plants again classified into two: gymnosperms and angiosperms. Gymnosperms produce seeds that are not enclosed in an ovary. So they have naked seeds. They have what? Naked seeds. There is no fruits. So gymnosperm reproduced by seed, but the seed is what? Naked. It is not covered by fruits. And gymnosperms do not have flowers. They do not have flowers. So the reproductive organ of gymnosperms, such as pine trees, is what? Cone. Cone is the reproductive organ of gymnosperm plants. Gymnosperms have naked seed. It is not covered by fruits. That means gymnosperms produce seed that are not enclosed in an ovary. So the reproductive organ of gymnosperms is cones, not flowers. Cones also protect the seed from mechanical or physical damage. And these gymnosperms have needle-like leaves. Look this one. Pine tree ጽድ ልክ እንደ መርፌ ቀጫጭኖች ናቸው ቅጠሎቻቸው። እንደነዚህ ቅጠሎቻቸው ቀጫጭን የሆኑ እንደዚህ አይነት ፕላንቶች ይባላሉ፣ ጂምኖስፐርም ይባላሉ። እንደምታዩት this one, the red color is called cone. This cone is the reproductive structure of what? Gymnosperms. So cones are the reproductive organ of gymnosperms. It's the red color. This is the cone. These are cones. and these cones are the reproductive organ of gymnosperm, and these cones also protect the seed from physical or mechanical damage. And gymnosperms have needle-like leaves. Example, pine tree, fir trees are a good example of gymnosperms. ስለዚህ ጂምኖስፐርሞች ዘር አላቸው፣ ነገር ግን ዘራቸው በፍሩት ኢንክሎዝድ የሆነ አይደለም። ጂምኖስፐርሞች ፍሩት የላቸውም። ጂምኖስፐርሞች ፍሬ የላቸው። ምንድን ነው ያላቸው? ዘር ነው ያላቸው። ጂምኖስፐርሞች አበባ የላቸውም። they do not produce flower። ነገር ግን ሪፕሮዳክቲቭ ኦርጋናቸው ምን ይባላል? ኮን ይባላል። ኮን is the reproductive organ of ጂምኖስፐርም። ቅጠላቸው ምንድነው? እነዚህ ጂምኖስፐርም የምትለዩዋቸው በምንድን ነው? በጣም መርፌ የመሳሰሉት ቀጫጭኖች ናቸው። ልክ እንደ መርፌ። ጽድ ለምሳሌ ከምንድን ነው የሚመደበው? ጂምኖስፐርም። ጽድ እንትን አለው? አበባ አለው እንዴ? የለውም። ጽድ ፍሩት አለው እንዴ? የለውም። ነገር ግን አለ ሲድ አለው። so these are gymnosperms. So gymnosperms produce seeds that are not enclosed in an ovary. Good. Angiosperms, these are flowering plants. Look, these angiosperms produce seeds that are enclosed in an ovary. ቅድም ጂምኖስፐርም ስንነጋገር ሲዳቸው በኦቫሪ ኢንክሎዝድ የሆነ አይደለም። የአንጂኦስፐርሞች ሲድ ግን በምን ኢንክሎዝድ የሆነ ነው? በኦቫሪ። So angiosperms produce seeds that are enclosed in an ovary. The ovary become what? Fruit. ኦቫሪው መጨረሻ ላይ ምን ይሆናል? ፍሩት ይሆናል። So angiosperms have what? Fruit. But gymnosperms do not have fruit. And the reproductive organ of angiosperms are what? Flowers. Flowers are the reproductive organ of angiosperms. However, gymnosperms do not have flower. The reproductive organ of gymnosperms is what? Cones. But the reproductive organ of angiosperms is flower. These angiosperms are the largest group of plants. 80% of the plants that are found in our world consist of angiosperms. So angiosperms are the most abundant, the largest group of plant kingdom or plant categories or plant groups. So from the plant group, the largest group or the most abundant group are angiosperms. They have broad leaves. Yes, they have broad leaves. For example, mango, wheat, teff, bean, clover tree, rose, olive tree, jacaranda, all these are አንጂኦስፐርም። ስለዚህ አንጂኦስፐርሞች ምን አላቸው? ሲድ አላቸው። ሲዳቸው በምን ኢንክሎዝድ ሆነ ነው? በኦቫሪ። አንጂኦስፐርም they have two unique characteristics. They have what? Fruit and flower. Fruit and flowers are only found in angiosperm plants. ፍሩት እና ፍላወር አላቸው አንጂኦስፐርሞች። ከሌሎቹ የሚለዩት ዩኒክ የሆነ ባህሪ ያላቸው ከሌሎቹ የሚለዩበት ምንድነው? ምን አላቸው? ፍሩት እና ፍላወር አላቸው። አንጂኦስፐርሞች በጣም አባንዳንት ናቸው። 80% የሚሆነው ፕላንት አንጂኦስፐርም ነው። And they have broad leaves. They live in different environmental conditions. Mango and others are classified under angiosperms. Thank you for watching this video. I think you got a lot of information from this video. Please like, share, and subscribe this video for more biology tutorials. Share, like, and ሰብስክራይብ አድርጉት። የበለጠ እንዳስተምራችሁ። ታንክ ዩ ፎር ዋቺንግ